Many of you, as far as we know, are headed towards financial success. As a caution tale, we decided to gather a list of behaviors of poor people that ensure their mediocrity. Please remember that all of these are meant to get you to reflect on your current position, so take them all with a grain of salt. What could you do to improve yourself? As usual, there will be many exceptions to this list, and it doesn't reflect every situation. However, being conscious of these behaviors could provide you a little advantage, and you might be getting closer to your goals. Here are 10 things that poor people do that wealthy don't. Number 1. Poor people buy clothes or products that are on sale. Let's put it like this. Stocks are the only item that you should purchase on discount. The wealthy are concerned with expanding their revenues while the poor try to stretch or conserve what little they have. Just consider that people who could afford to pay a full amount didn't desire the clothes that ended up on the sales rack. By purchasing discount clothing, you simply ensure that you appear to be someone who cannot afford to pay the full price. Number 2. Poor people use credit cards or take out loans for useless things. How credit is usually used by rich and poor people differs significantly. The guideline is straightforward. Don't accept a loan to purchase something if it won't earn you more money than the loan will cost you. It's that easy. If you intend to use credit for an investment, then you should go ahead and do so. Want to obtain financing for a sizable TV? Don't. Want to purchase a new iPhone using a credit card? Don't. Instead of putting this product on your credit, earn the money and then spend it. Number 3. Poor people watch a lot of TV. If you have the time to watch reality TV, you're probably not wealthy. It never ceases to amaze us how much time people squander watching pointless television. TV is one of those deterrents that catches your attention and won't let go. If you watch TV series every week as the episode air, if you are aware of which celebrities are dating whom, and if you have a preferred news outlet, you could say that wealthy individuals prefer to appear on television rather than watching it. There are very few situations when, in the words of John Lennon, time you like wasting is not a waste of time, as opposed to dealing with and resolving your problems. But if you actually think about it, do you really enjoy watching a screen while laying on a couch? Before we get to the next point, I'd like to clarify what we meant by having a preferred news outlet. Say that the only worthwhile justification for watching TV is to be updated about global issues. Just take advantage of the internet's capabilities to get a fast overview of the state of the world today before moving on to your other activities. Number 4. Poor people eat fast food. Health is very essential, yet a lot of people in poverty don't care about what's in their diet. What should a real healthy meal look like, or do they hardly even understand nutrition? Large amounts of sugar and fat with no nutrition benefits are being consumed in high volumes by the poor. If you are not healthy at all times, you cannot function at your full capacity. You will suffer physically, mentally, professionally, and even romantically as a result of how your health is kept. Number 5. Poor people do not do regular checks at their doctors. Although the importance of health has already been mentioned, this is a particularly crucial point. Many people do not routinely have their health checked. Let's imagine, just by accident, you have a challenging illness. Regular checkups might indicate it early, making the therapy possible at a reduced cost. Yet, if you fail to do so, you can learn about it after the fact, costing you and your family a fortune. And even if you do have that money, you could still lose your life. Number 6. Poor people wake up later than rich people do. More frequently than not, the wealthy are more active, especially in their childhood. We are aware that the after-mentioned statement would greatly annoy some of you, yet statistically, it's a fact that a person who uses their youth to develop themselves is far less likely to be impoverished in the future. Instead, if you wake up late, You trigger a series of events that can lead you to the possibility of rough life. Those who do not prioritize improvement in their early years eventually find themselves working harder with little to show for it. Number 7. Poor people blame others for their misfortune. How many people do you know that have some form of justification for their lack of success? While some things are beyond our control, you are in charge of 99% of your life. Keep in mind that you are responsible for your life. Your relationships are under your control. Your health is in your hand. And if you want these things to change, take action in your life. It doesn't matter what happened to us, but how we respond. When anything negative occurs, the poor decides to victimize themselves, while the wealthy investigate and research it. They want to know what unfolded, what caused that, and how they can prevent it from happening again. While one takes the role of helpless victim, the other exploits it as an opportunity for growth. Number 8. Poor people spend money before they get it. One of the greatest risks in life is spending money before you have it. As soon as you start borrowing money or accruing expenses before you can pay them off, your life starts to fall apart. If you don't have enough money for anything without it negatively affecting your life, you can't afford it. Number 9. Poor people surround themselves with other poor people. You are the sum of the 5 people you hang out with most. If you're surrounded by 4 poor people, can you identify the 5th? Associating with or hanging out with other poor individuals is one method that people ensure they stay poor. You should be surrounded by people who will motivate and inspire you to do even better things, whose achievement can only inspire you to do more than what you're now capable of. Don't be scared to leave the crowd and move on to something better, because if you don't, the poor people mentality is going to stick. Number 10. Poor people never follow through on their ideas. The only thing you can control is how much time you invest in your aspirations, regardless of who your parents were, where you were born, or how society views you. There are only 24 hours in a day for everyone who is alive. However, some accomplished more than others. If you commit to learning and doing more of what you are enthusiastic about, success is just a matter of time. You may be aware that 9 out of 10 companies fail during the first 3 years. Do you have any idea how many businesses that never get off the ground fail? All of them. Work on it, put it out, get feedback, improve it, and launch it again and again and again. And that's conclude our list for today. Please let us know in the comments what would you include on this list. We appreciate your time with us. Please like and subscribe to ensure that you never missed a new video.